In the face of crises, humanity adapted. We became warriors, explorers, builders, dreamers flying forward,
This heat wave is extraordinary. It's about as hot as it can physically
in control of a changing world.
and there are no signs. 45 in Paris, the highest temperature ever recorded. Hurricane Zeta, the world's worst Category 6 storm, is just now tumbling on the tires. Thousands of residents are preparing for yet another night without power.
Earlier in the week in parts of Italy and France, all concerns will turn to the Baltic. Firestorms began in central Latvia, but rendered 8 Baltic nations that had
Price of fresh water rose again today in the London Stock Exchange, hitting an all-time high.
I'm old enough to remember what that world used to be like. We had places we belonged, country, community, family.
have ravaged 50% of global shipping ports, threatening food supply chains.
The population continues to riot in the streets.
Militaries to fortify their borders using...
At what point does a country stop being a country?
One failed state became a dozen, and now there's millions of refugees headed every direction, except home.
1.2 billion people have been displaced by the shocking chain reaction.
We call ourselves nomads, the non-patriotic, stateless warriors fighting for our survival.
The world's non-patrioted finally using science between Russia and the United States in their
Caught
quest
between
for
the
vital
last two superpowers as they circle each other, fighting for resources, threatening to draw us into a new kind of war.
This is the emergency broadcast system. The blackout event has occurred.
That has disrupted electronic communication across the planet. We don't know what has happened. Are we broadcasting? Are we on air?
Blackout communications and navigation systems, leading to massive disruption.
The cause is unknown. Russia and the United States have been pointing fingers, escalating tensions between the nations to fever pitch. The war between the superpowers is imminent.
We're headed to Doha to keep an American satellite from falling into Russian hands. And the intel on board is all the excuse either side needs to send us straight to hell. But we faced crises before. The nomads were born out of it. We are the warriors. We are the adaptation. And this fight is ours. Listen enough. I only have time to explain this once. Inside the combat zone, there are two opposing armies fighting to gain and then hold sectors. The fight continues until one side runs out of reinforcements and is forced to withdraw. That's it. Now, how do you gain sectors? You gain a sector by securing the objectives inside. To secure an objective, clear it of all hostiles. Once one side holds all the objectives inside a sector, it's theirs. Holding more sectors than the enemy causes them to bleed reinforcements. You bleed the other team to zero, and it's over. You take the field. Sure, you can light up hostiles and whittle down enemy reinforcements, but matches are won or lost by capturing sectors. Eyes on the prize, people. Move out!
Heads up! New contacts! U.S. forces in the vicinity!
Bro, you think you can pass me through to him?
I'll try! Hold on! This is Commander Connell. Who am I talking to?
Kimball Gray, sir. Part of a NOPAT task force on the ground.
We're engaging the Russian ground forces. Unless you nopads want to get caught in the crossfire, I suggest you join us.
We got a choice? When?
Sending coordinates. See you on the field.
So much for stopping a war.
Okay, squads, strategy's simple. Capture your objectives, take control of the sectors, and repel the enemy.
We must work together!
Control of that objective! Monitoring your advance, nopads. Take that objective and show the enemy no quarter.
Attack on Charlie 1 initiated by our troops.
Locate and capture objectives. This battle's not over yet.
This Tantamaka! Let's move!
We hold more sectors than the hostile.
Intel shows no hostiles present. No pads, you are free to move on that objective.
We should move there!
Allied forces have taken Sector Bravo. They're attacking one of our objectives. Now defend those sectors.
Contact! Russian forces are on site.
You know your duty. Good luck. Sharpen their strength. Just need to hold together. Get me an update. No patch took objectives back. Now they have to hold. Sector Bravo. Allied troops targeting Bravo 1.
Enemy tank's right there! Enemy tank is there!
They've spent half their strength, but they're still dangerous. Sector Bravo has been secured. All sectors secure, but they're gonna hit back. One of our objectives is under attack.
Take advantage!
Forces are dwindling. One of our objectives is We've been attacked.
Watch out for enemy tank! 50 meters from my position!
Just took Sector Alpha. Out of check.
Exhausted.